Yeah.
and the double broker. And so how I caught them, I actually caught them. How I caught them, they had booked me a load with TQL. It was going from Mobile to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when I got the rate confirmation, it was at 2,600, and it said it was delivering to 100 Gray Street.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to Mobile to pick up the load, and I got the bills, on the bills it said that it was delivering to a Lansdale address, something about Lansdale. That was the area.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my dispatcher because when I Googled Lansdale, it was a 200-mile difference from Gray Street to Lansdale. So I said, that's 200 more miles. So I called my dispatcher. I said, hey, look. I said, hey, man, either somebody going to have to give me some more money or y'all done got this paperwork wrong or something. Because on these bills, I got a totally different delivery address.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, no, 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 no. It's Gray Street. It's Gray Street. I said, okay. So I hung the phone up on purpose. And I texted the dispatcher. And I said, are you sure it's Gray Street and not Lansdale? He said, I'm sure. You delivered to 100 Gray Street. I said, okay. That's my confirmation. So I got to 100 Gray Street. When I got there, they had me to back up on the door. I went in there and talked to the guy, the forklift driver. He offloaded me. I was pulling off the dock finna leave, and the manager came out waving me down. Now, in my head, I was thinking, like, should I keep going? Because I already knew what was up.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I did. So I was like, well, I wonder, should I keep going or what? So I said, nah, I'm a professional. I'm finna see what's going on. So he comes up to my truck and he says, ma'am, he said, this is the wrong address. He said, on these bills, ma'am, it clearly states Lansdale. He said, I don't know if you read it. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me show you these emails I got and the text
Mm-hmm.
message. So when I showed it that, he said, look, I see what you're saying. Hey, I feel you. You're going to have to take that up with them, but this ain't where that load's going. I have to load it back up. So as a driver, we all know that basically what? You refusing it, right? You
Mm-hmm.
saying that it can't stay on this dock. You can't take it. So I said, okay, sir, well, the only way this is going back on my truck, you have to put on this paper that it's being refused.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take it. You're going to have to sign, date it, and saying it don't belong here. You're not taking it. And I'll gladly, let's come on with it.
Right.
So he did it. So I took a picture of it, scanned it in, and I told them, I said, y'all owe me some money. They said, no, no, it must be some mistake. I said, no, it ain't no mistake. These people then clearly stated that it goes to Lansdale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you must have got it wrong. I said, no, I got the text message. I got it right. The dispatcher said that it goes to 100 Gray Street. So that's 200 more miles, and I want, it was $2. It was like 2.5, $2.50 or something like that a mile when I did the math, but it was somewhere around up in there if that's not exact.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the same amount I got rated at first, I got offered per mile. That's what I want for the rest of it. They said, we'll
Yeah.
give you an extra 100. I said, I don't want an extra 100.
No,
I
they
want you to
yeah.
pay me per mile what I gotta do to get this load there.
Yeah.
So by this time they got the load on me. I started driving off. Do you not know that these people was talking about calling the police? I said, call them, bitch, because I got the paper that say that it was refused. How can I steal or hijack something that was refused?
Them people crazy,
How?
bro.
Call them.
Did you end up getting paid for that load? Cause they sound like they.
The only thing they gave me was an extra 150. How I found out it really paid 3,800 is through TQL. Cause
Mm.
because how I played it off, up in Philly they got a lot of no truck routes. So actually, I went even further than 200 miles. Really?
Oh, because
The
you got to go
200
around.
miles was a Google search because I had to go around because I couldn't turn off a lot of those routes they wanted to take me.
Right, right.
So I took pictures literally of those signs as I was moving to show, oh, yeah, on Google it said extra 200 miles, but that's not what the trucker did. That's not what the truck did. The
Right,
truck
right.
did more than 200 miles.
And that
You see what I'm saying?
and that's another thing. These brokers, man, it's like when they GPS the load, it's like they taking the smallest route that like that don't mean we can go that way though.
Right. You might, you need to go off what the truck do because if
Right.
I can't take that route, them ain't the right numbers. You're
That's
not
some real
paying me
shit
for what I
too.
really did.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then you say the people that were doing this were the dispatchers or the brokers for the company that you were
yeah,
running
for
under?
Super Ego.
Super Ego, okay, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
put that shit out there.
yeah. Oh, everybody know about Super Ego. I guarantee you, put this out and start talking about Super Ego, you have a lot of people come forward. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so how I ended up finding out it really paid 38 was because I turned around and called TQL. And I said, listen, I said, they're saying that they can only give me an extra $100. And I said, this is not going to suffice. It's not covering what I'm really paying in fuel. The load already was cheap. And they said, no, ma'am, that load paid well. I said, no, it didn't. And so the lady got frustrated with me, not knowing that I didn't get quoted 38. I got told it was 26.
See?
So she turned around and blurted out of frustration, ma'am, the load paid good. We paid $3,800 for you to deliver it. I don't know what you're going to do with that company, but we ain't giving no more money. I said, how much did it pay? It paid what?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
said, oh,
crazy.
hold on. She said, no, don't call him. I said, don't call him. She said, no, we got a confidentiality clause where we signed with the carrier. We really ain't supposed to be talking to you. I said, oh no, all that shit out the window now. She said, well, ma'am, I tell you what, if you get an attorney and you tell them that the call's recorded, because they are, then they can pull up our conversation. And you can
Damn,
hear what I
dog.
said.
$3,800?
Yes, they had took that much off the top. And when I actually looked at the sheet, I said, this ain't even the original dang rate come. And it wasn't. And
Redid it up.
I see how they screwed up. They forgot to edit the delivery address. That's how the whole thing got screwed up.
Right, because they forgot to make sure their shit was on point.
Yes.
That's crazy. And how long did you work with them?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Foolishly, I was with them for almost a year.